world's most advanced electronic switching centers.
A big improvement from the old days. To help you when you need them.
Telephone company as an operator in 1910.
what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
How are we live?
Heather, I think we're
How
live. I think we've gone live.
How are we live?
I believe
think we're live.
I believe we've gone live.
Hey, Steve.
Hey. What's up with you?
Halloween's coming up, you know.
Well, it's a week away.
You carve a jack-o'-lantern this year?
I haven't done anything.
Jay, you got a jack-o'-lantern carve? You got a boy?
No, we didn't do one yet. We might this week.
Okay. Be careful when you carve your jack-o'-lantern because you got to wash their hair.
You got to wash their hair.
Yeah. You know what you use to wash a jack-o'-lantern's hair?
Head and shoulders.
Shampoo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an all-new episode of Grown Man Record Night live on the internet. Hope you guys got your 500 hours of free AOL charged and ready to go. Before we get things started this evening, Jay has a question for everybody. He wants to know if anybody knows who Marty Walsh. Does the musician Marty Walsh ring a bell for anybody?
We'll come back to
That's a little trivia. Whoever can.
to it later on.
No Googling. If you're a decent dude, don't Google it. If you know who Marty Walsh is, type it. If you don't, just let it skip on by. Skip it. Skippity doo dah. Just wondering if anybody knows who Marty Walsh is. Hope everybody's had a great week. It's been fun times around the studio this week. I've been on the internet 3 times this week already. Me and Trim Tight did a little Call of Duty zombie streaming Wednesday night. Last night was proud. When you're proud, you kind of do something like that. Was on the Man Cave of Doom podcast last night, or streamcast, whatever they call it. Man Cave of Doom. Greeno, George, and man, Chromium Dioxide Radio was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Had old Skeeter.
Unmasked.
Skeeter from, Unmasked. Skeeter from, if you know, old school VC. Skeeter from Mibber fame.
I'll have to check this out. I was busy.
Metal Theologian was on there hanging out. We had a good little session, man. It was a fun time. We talked about Halloween stuff, and it was just good times. So tonight would be numero 3 night in a row being on the internet, live and in charge. I told Green, he's like, hey, thanks for joining. I was like, hey, I never turned down an opportunity to get in front of a camera. That's it's written on my birth certificate. Put this son bitch in front of a camera, baby. Woo woo! Tonight we got a great show. We got some great stuff we played early on. We got a game from Michael Cron, who sent in a game based. I didn't tell you about this. Got a game sent in by Michael Cron. Loyal viewer. It's the Rolling Stones 500 top 500 albums. We got 500 questions. No. Got a game based on that data coming up. We may have us a little marble game coming up afterwards. We got an idea from Mr. Bizarro.
Monetize.
Is get some heavy duty betting going on marbles. We're gonna have to look into this. I think that's a fantastic idea because I love gambling. Especially when you
get
win.
odds? Like, say I only win every 6 months.
I don't think so.
Am I like a long shot?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to work something out. I think it's a good idea, though. We'll have
to work up the odds.
Maybe we bet $1 record every week. Whoever wins gets $1 record of some sort. Of something.
Or some from Steve Sass.
Or even better, whoever wins sends somebody else in the game $1 record.
I hear there's some new items in Steve Sass.
Scotty Stricknon picked up a sent him a t-shirt.
I hope. Did he get it today?
Yeah, he said he got it today.
Did he?
Yeah.
They said it was going to arrive on Friday. So
Okay.
that's good.
Well, that's today, Steve. Well, that was yesterday, I guess, technically now.
Start betting on who thinks it's last,
Yeah, Biscuit Lips. The Biscuit Lips
Send us a
t-shirt.
photo. I want to see if it fits.
Yeah.
It was a pretty small shirt. So.
No, the Biscuit Lips. That jersey says Biscuit Lips on the back. Yeah. Don't you watch the show, Jay? You good, bro? All right. Yeah, Jay might not have been here. We also got, we did a, full disclosure, we did a Monster 45 set earlier. It was a lot of fun. Jay said he ran across some 45s and, yo, what's up, Eric Bauer? Perfect entertainment to watch while soaking a foot in a scalding. That is exactly right.
Well,
This show has Epsom salts written all
what
over it.
else would you do? Watch baseball? No. Of course, you could watch baseball then watch this.
It's true. And now the baseball's over now, so. So we did a Monster 45 set. Jay said he ran across some of his old 45s. Just some good stuff, some just fun stuff. And I was like, that's a good idea because we didn't really get in the store this week necessarily.
No.
So let's do a little 45 thing.
I know
So we
tomorrow's record store.
got an. I totally skipped on that. I did a little like a couple of weeks ago. I said, oh, there's going to be the Black Friday record store day, and I was like listening shit off. I didn't realize there was another one in between, so I don't know shit that's coming out tomorrow. You know, it's not really our.
Is the Clutch box set part of the record?
Is that
store?
tomorrow?
Is
The,
that,
the Clutch, Jay?
is that 16 album Clutch?
The Clutch box set thing is tomorrow. That's something that's
Crazy.
that's a cool ass little pickup for sure.
Come on.
I don't know. Sometimes those will surprise you, but if it's record store day, it's probably going to be pretty big. Holy shit, Greeno is live on here. Holy shit, Greeno. Greeno must be on the cocaine. He's up late, baby.
I hear you.
Dude, that's badass, man. But we did a 45 set, and then for me at least, I held some stuff out. I actually have some Dig of the Week 7-inch and 45 stuff to show tonight that we didn't even play.
We got a few other-
Steve's got a few more. Jay's got some stuff we're going to show. It's going to be a big time. Got a soda in there,
In
Steve?
fact, I got halfway here and realized
Oh yeah.
I didn't have my 45s. And somebody on the radio actually said the number 45, and it triggered me to go, holy shit, I forgot my 45. So I had to turn around and go back. So
That's
it took
funny.
took me a while.
You got a soda chilling in the.
I've got a soda.
Soda
It's
chillin'?
a craft soda from, I bought it at my local bottle shop.
Nice. I picked up a bag of chips today, so I think we're pretty much 100% locked and loaded tonight.
Yeah.
Full show, action packed. You're gonna want to stay tuned. Please, God, hit that like button where I got it. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that. What else was I gonna say? Socials, boom. Discord. I ain't got a playlist. We got merch, guys. Get your little merch going on.
I'm so behind.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to monitor, but I'm way behind.
Yeah. Just landed in LA, Greeno said. There we go. That's perfect. All right.
The music sounds a little loud.
Music's too loud? Music's too loud? Nobody's saying that. You're the one saying that, Steve.
I'm saying it now.
I'm backing it off then. The music's too loud.
All right,
We'll back
leave
it
it there. Leave it there.
All right. Music is good, Aaron says. You don't know nothing, Steve. You don't know nothing. Okay, let's get into some stuff. You know, we're big fans here on the show. Anything else we need to say before we get into stuff?
Just a prayer.
Oh. We did forget that, didn't we? Hey, look, for the first time in like years, I don't have hair all over my face. I got like gaps. I shaved like meat. It's clean meat. That's the first time there's been clean meat here in like years.
My wife said she wants me to try the David Ortiz
Clean meat.
chin strap beard. You seen David Ortiz's beard?
Yeah.
She wants me to try that.
You'll have to die.
You look like
You
an
have to dye it. They have to dye it.
Jet
Jet black.
You're
Yeah.
like an Amish gentleman. Not that there's anything wrong with being an Amish gentleman. Let's just be free and clear here.
My hair grows pretty fast.
I'm not sure I'd take that. I don't know where to go with that. Is that a segue? I don't know.
Not really. Not really.
I don't know how to transition to that. Get off some stuff. Hey, Sigur Rós has a brand new album coming out in December. Learned of this today.
Yeah, I also learned they may have to go to jail.
Something about tax evasion or some shit.
Well, they've already like, see, I don't know if in Iceland they don't have like double jeopardy because they've already like had to go through all this and paid fines and for tax evasion, and
I know about Final Jeopardy. I don't know about double jeopardy.
But now someone else is taking them to court over the same thing, you know, and they may have in criminal court. They may have to like go to jail. It's just pretty crazy.
Nevertheless, they got a new album called something about Odin. Odin's Raven Magic. Coming out on Krunk/Warner, which I'm assuming will be the U.S. release. Takes its name and inspiration from an Icelandic poem composed during the 14th, 15th century, which tells the story of gods feasting at a banquet while ominous signs signaling the end of the world appear. Okay. December release for this record. You got the last one. You know what I love about this? The fact that I can pronounce the title of the record. The last one was Kveker or whatever. The one you have.
Not Agnes Bind.
No. It's Kveker. Ragnar will correct us. I don't know what it is.
Kveker.
But it's that's pretty cool. We've been digging. They got. I mean, some of their stuff is better than others, but we like Sigur Rós here. Sigur Rós. Been big fans for a long time. Very powerful music. It really is.
Ambient and vocal.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember a chick in the VC. You guys probably remember that girl. Her name was Maggie. I bet some of you guys probably remember a chick named Maggie from the VC. And I remember her telling a story about going to see Sigur Rós live and just like bawling the whole time. It was like so powerful.
All the girls on the VC have like thousands of followers.
Stop it. We're not even. No, sir.
They do.
No, give me a test pattern. I'm not doing it. Steve, this was the VC drama from a month or two ago. No way. No way. This road is closed. This road is closed. Mental Theologian, do something about this right now. So Steve, let's see your tits. What the hell was I saying?
I was thinking about actually shooting a commercial for Mitchum. And you'll see my tits in that commercial.
Oh, okay. Well, it's more of that to come. I guess everybody stay tuned. A couple weeks ago we talked about
Niptease.
Aphex Twin had this.
Niptease Russell.
Okay. Women have smaller brains. It's a scientific fact. That's in the chat. I did not say that.
No way.
Okay. We're gonna need to delete this message and time him out and. But bigger hearts. Okay. Let's make it up for it. Grown Man Record Night does not necessarily approve or endorse any messages that appear in chat. But a couple of weeks ago, maybe last week, I talked about the Aphex Twin mysterious billboard that popped up. I can't remember where it popped up. Big Aphex Twin symbol on a billboard. And
it was in East Winston.
No. Been known to do things like that, and people kind of guess that it may have something to do with. Nope. May have something to do with a new synthesizer coming out rather than a new album, which is kind of what I thought initially. But actually, it is. It's well, I assume. Boom. There is an Aphex Twin synthesizer. Look at this. Now, there's good and bad news with this. Limited edition Novation AFX station with Novation is the company. This October, so coming up like next week. Combines digital control with analog synthesis and a classic modern monosynth base station 2. Features 2 oscillators, a multi-mode filter, amplifier modulation, filter modulation, step sequencer, arpeggiator, firmware pre-installed. But the cool thing is, when you engage it in AFX mode, this is a quote, when in AFX mode, every key becomes a new patch, revolutionizing the way the base station 2 can be played. Now, there was a link to say to see how you can pre-order by clicking this link. Clicked on the link, sold out.
Sold out.
Yeah, I couldn't because I was
what was the you know what the
I don't
price
know
was?
because I wonder how much this is going to be because if this is a few $100s, I guess it's probably $1,200.
You'd buy it.
I'd buy it. I want this. I want this in a big bad way. You ordered one, Bill? No way, dude. First of all, what's going on, Bill? Nice to see you in here.
Nice. Bill, how much? I mean, I hate to ask, but
Don't
how
be
much?
don't be crass, Steve.
Well, I just wanna know how
That's
much.
crass.
It's not crass. I'm just curious.
You can give us a range. Man, I wanted one so bad. I kind of slept on it. This is why I should start putting the rundown together earlier in the week.
Send us a PM.
But if nothing else, I'd love to hear how these things sound and what it's all about, man. That's so badass.
Eating that keyboard.
Look at this new it's this compilation I found today. I've been trying to find some kind of squirrelier stuff. It's a psychedelic Colombian compilation called, I don't want to pronounce. You're a Spanish gentleman, Steve. Read this out.
What?
You messing on your phone?
No. I got a message. I got a message from him.
Okay.
La locura de Machuca.
1975 through 1980. So it's a compilation of Colombian like psych kind of stuff. And
Discos Machuca.
what really drew me to this was this first image I saw of this. Boom. I mean, that dude
Like
is.
Zydeco.
We should just super this at the bottom. Serious motherfucking business. Because look at this guy. This is some serious business right there, right here. Let me hear the microphone.
Yeah.
This is what the album cover is going to look like here. I don't know how it's. Analog Africa is the label that this is coming out of, which releases some cool stuff. Something kind of weird, off kilter, left field to maybe keep an eyeball out for. Been trying to look for a little more of stuff like that, this year. I've made a point of that. Speaking of Halloween, is that a segue?
No.
Guess what got reissued today?
What?
Satanic Mass.
Recorded live at the Church of Satan.
Yes, Anton LaVey's Satanic Mass, which is
wow.
super duper collectible.
Yeah.
People have raved about this. Hey, Trish! And I don't know if has it never been reissued? This is a special colored vinyl pressing. It's the 68 Mass. First ever authentic audio documentation of a satanic ceremony. Conducted by High Priest and Church of Satan founder Anton LaVey. Reissue finally replicates the original vinyl release, which has been out of print since its original pressing in 68. So yes, it's become much sought after as a collector's piece. Woo! There was a reissue a couple of years ago. I wonder if it was like an official thing or whatever. Maybe what? I don't know. Here's something else weird that I found. Wait, that came out today, by the way. Something else I found that came out today, a little off-center. The Electronic System Volume 2.
What's that?
This is some weird shit, man. In the early 70s, Belgian recording engineer and synthesist Daniel Laxman, and he's got some more names I ain't pronouncing, recorded and released a series of pop music records. There's 3 of these. It's like analog synth. Think of the big Moog surge here in America with those like switched on Bach and stuff like, that kind of stuff. And I listen to some of these today, and it's, man, they're corny. I mean, but in a very Moogy kind of way. Happy-go-lucky is what this article says, which is a very good way of saying it. But lasting influence will be heard in the music of Portishead, Massive Attack, The Moog Cookbook, and Air. And you can definitely hear that. And these records have been like super hard to find, worth hundreds of dollars kind of thing. So if you're into that it kind of reminded me of that Mort Garson Plantasia thing, where it's like kooky, weird Moog, not super serious, but almost like little happy, almost on hold message. It gave me a kind of on hold message kind of vibe to it. But I don't know. I thought it was kind of neat. When I saw the cover, I was like, oh, well, I'm going to at least give this a little look and see what the hell it is, because that screams something we should probably talk about. But, Trish has McCartney's 3 coming out. Like a new album from McCartney? Whoa. Very cool. It was the weed. Yeah, it's a good possibility, man. It's a very good possibility. Also, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but I guess it actually came out today. Boom. Beastie Boys music. This is the companion piece for that the documentary, the Beastie Boys story, and the best-selling book. It's got 20 Beastie Boys classics spanning the band's 30-year career, pressed on 2 LP black vinyl. So keep a lookout on that. If you need a good like who's who of Beastie Boys track, this would probably be a good move to pick this kind of shit up.
I saw this today.
You saw it like for sale?
At Earshot, yeah.
Do you remember the price? Was it super expensive?
It was $29.99.
It's kind of where I expected. You know, that's kind of ballpark where I was talking about. You know. Well, what else I got in here? I know there's some fans in here. You guys ever heard this Zach Sabbath shit?
Zach Sabbath?
Yeah, it's touring around for the last few years. Zach Sabbath is Zach Wild, and he's been covering Sabbath songs. They finally got in the studio, and it's they released this album called Vertigo, which they redo the first Black Sabbath album in its entirety, which is like, I mean, you better be right on the money there.
That's not the one that someone made available on Discord, is it?
I don't know. I didn't see that. It's bassist Blasco, who played with
that was
Ozzy.
Tomorrow's Dream.
Oh yeah. Drummer Joey Castillo from Danzig and Queens of the Stone Age. They've been gigging with 2014 with Zach, playing these songs, and I don't know. I'm kind of, you know, I think that's kind of cool, and I think it'd be a cool show to go see, especially seeing like, oh, I'd love to see Zach Wild doing these Sabbath songs. That'd be kind of cool. Do I want a record of somebody redoing an entire record? And I'll listen to it. They kind of nail it spot on. But at least like when you got that Wall Redux thing,
yeah,
those are like other bands' kind of interpretations of those songs. This is almost a carbon copy of the first Sabbath record. I mean, and they do it really well. But at the same time, I would probably just rather hear the original Sabbath. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it's cool, but like, yeah, he did a stop in Greensboro not too long ago. But it's I think one of them got canceled. Maybe he came back and that's what it was. But I think this has like the UK. I got some stuff written down here. Your familiarity with Vertigo's material may be vary depending on your point of origin. The album features the altered track listing of the U.S. release, which sees some slight tweaks to the original UK pressing. In lieu of Evil Woman, we have the Sabbath-penned Wicked World, known as a B-side to the former, and a handful of other tracks presented almost as medleys. Oh, see, I'm not buying a fucking medley. I don't know about that. No. Anyway, it's very cool. But something we've talked about recently. Man, these guys have been cranking out the reissues and brand new records too, and played one of the albums tonight. And it's fantastic. The what you played tonight, I can only imagine this is also as great. Osric Tentacles, Curious Corn.
Yeah, Curious Corn's a good album.
You listen to this one?
I think I have it on my iPod. I don't have the vinyl.
Gotcha.
But
this is
a ton of their stuff was available on like the library's free MP3 download site.
Oh, really?
You get
oh, that's right. That's right.
But you only get 5 a week.
This is a '97 album, reissued and remastered by Ed Wynn on purple-colored vinyl for the first time on K-Scope. So apparently, this is the first time this has been cranked back out.
Sounds like they're doing a lot of work with
F
K-Scope
medleys,
now.
dude. I don't want to do medleys.
With K-Scope's the same one you get like all the Porcupine Tree albums from.
Gotcha. So the quality's probably going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm sure. And that we'll talk about with the one you played later, but got some great reviews in chat. I was looking down like I'm pulling a record here. What else? Is that all? Oh, no. And today, stream this for a little bit today.
I saw that one today, too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Brand new Pallbearer record. Man, just in time for Halloween. Forgotten Days. The Arkansas boys, you wouldn't think these boys are from Arkansas, but the thickest, most gnarly doom. What's really pretty singing over it. I'm a big Paul Bearer fan, and I only have one of their records on vinyl. But this is really good, man. From what I streamed today, 8 tracks on this. All their tracks are like monstrous long because they're doom tracks. But it's worth, give this a stream, man, and see if it's your bag if you like this kind of shit. I really dug it. That's a record I'd really be interested in picking up really soon. It was a monster. Their records are not usually too terribly expensive, if I'm recalling right, but we'll see.
I didn't see.
We'll see. Let's get into a little bit of what we play. Actually, before we do what we played, you guys want to play the game? Let's play the game.
Let's play the game.
Let's get into it! Come on. Come on. We got a game for everybody, and here's, I think we're going to find out.
Did you get my graphic in there?
What graphic?
Steve said.
Oh, I don't know.
You should have it somewhere.
It may be.
I need to load it in the Let's see if I can find
All right.
She said it.
All right, here we go.
Let's see if I can find it.
So here's the game. Like I said, it's based on the Rolling Stone magazine's top 500 albums. So we're going to need you guys' help in chat. Is this going to be? Is this a prize situation? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, why not?
Steve's giving away a prize for this. So let's get into it. Get stretched out. I don't want any torn hammies. So the way the game's going to work here, the rules are answer each question by typing your guess in chat. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. Whoever earns the most points wins the game. If there's a tie after the final question, there is a tiebreaker round will determine the winner. All questions are taken from the September 2020 version of the list. So this is the most current version of the list. Somebody's requesting a free Polaroid of Steve's bare chest. And when he says bear, he means bear, baby.
We can just show it right off the phone when we need to.
Oh, yeah. I think I've brought it. Did I bring it in? I don't know. All right. So that's how. Whoa! That's how things are going to work. Let's get into the first questions.
What are all the rules?
Is it visual or just questions?
Visual.
Visual and questions. Question number 1. Keep your tally. Be honest. We're all grown up here. Come on, be grown up about it. Jay, please get right in front of the fucking camera, if you wouldn't mind. Are those panty lines? Jesus Christ. All right.
Bring it up on your phone.
Which of these 3 albums was ranked highest on the list of 500 greatest albums? A, Yes is Closest to the Edge, MC5, or is that Snoop Dogg, isn't it? Yeah, Doggy Style.
Do we just keep in our heads or say it out loud in the chat?
The Red Ring of Death, yeah. No, you type it in the chat. You keep your own tally. I'll give everybody a few seconds here to get your answer and get it in. Get it in. Get your answer in. I'm not giving everybody away yet, so get it in. Nope. Hit the wrong button. Nope. I can't find things. Okay, here we go. Everybody got it in? Boom. If you pick C, give yourself 1 point. It was Snoop Doggy Dogg. Let's get him on the show. Let's get old.
No theologian got C.
Okay.
No Seth got C.
You don't have to double check. I think everybody. I'm giving everybody the benefit of the doubt here. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Lightning round 1. Oh, which of these 2 albums is ranked higher according to Rolling Stone? Come on, get it in. Master of Puppets or Taylor Swift? Lightning round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lightning round is now over. If you picked A, give yourself 1 point. Woo! I'm happy to see that. That's close though. Look at that ranking, 97 and 99. That's pretty crazy. All right, let's keep it moving here. You guys keep a good tally. You got the pencil sharpened. It's a good game.
Interactive game.
Which of these three albums was ranked lowest on the list of 500 greatest albums? Daft Punk, The Stooges, or the Velvet Underground's Loaded? Rated lowest now. Lowest. My note does it. Lowest on the list. Lowest on the list.
Lowest Lane.
Just going to shake it off. Okay, get it in, everybody. Here comes the answer. If you pick B, give yourself 1 point. Wow. Stooges came in lower. Wow. That's... I don't know about that. That's... whoa. I would put that as number one in that list. All those are great albums. Honestly. But, wow. But substantially lower, which is kind of bullshit. Anyway. Here we go. Which of these three albums was ranked highest on the list of the 500 greatest albums? Michael Jackson's Bad, B-52s, that's their first album, right? Self-titled? Or the Rolling Stones?
Which Rolling Stones?
What's the toilet one? What's the toilet one? Rolling Stones sucks. Beggar's Banquet. That's Beggar's Banquet?
It's a different...
Oh, a different
it's the
cover.
original.
Different cover. That's why I didn't recognize it. Highest. Highest on the list. Michael Jackson's Bad, B-52s, or Stones? Beggar's Banquet. Everybody get it in. Here comes the answer. Boom. If you pick C, give yourself 1 point. Okay. That's I would have said that or Michael Jackson's Bad. Well, they're pretty close, so that's about right. All right, here we go. Boom. Lightning round 2. Which of these two albums is ranked higher according to Rolling Stone? Ramones or Nas Illmatic? Woo. This is, I mean, I know what my vote is. I know what my vote is. Get it in. If you pick B, give yourself 1 point.
The Rolling Stones love all-time hip-hop.
Watch me piss off the VC. Because B is a better fucking record. That's why.
Ooh.
Boom. Nas Illmatic, much better record. It's one of the best hip-hop records of all time. Hands down. Alright. Which of these three albums is ranked between the other two on the list of 500 greatest albums? Kind of a curve B here. Curveball. Which of these three albums is ranked between the other two on the list of 500 greatest albums? Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream. That's the White Stripes. Which one is that? No, that's not the first. It's Elephant. Is that the Elephant? And Al Green's Call Me. Which one's ranked between the two? Yeah, Elephant. Yeah. Which one's between the two? No, I don't want to say out loud. I've got a little more than a guess here, I think, but I'm not going to say.
I'm just playing the odds and going with it.
I got it right. I'm not to be that guy. I got it right in my own head. You know, you got to trust me.
Okay, then.
You got to trust me. Got to trust me.
Nobody got that one right.
Okay. Let's all right, let's tally it up. Tally it up. What's your guys' score? Who's got what score? Let me see it in chat. You got to type your score in chat. Because if there's a tiebreaker, we got another question. Let me see what you got. 2, 3. Just poured beer all over myself. All right. Huh? Highest score. -10. 3's the top to beat. You got 2 wrong. So what's that mean? How many is that total?
I think he got it.
Metal Theologian?
I know he had at least 4.
Oh wow, okay. There's 6.
That's why I said he got 4.
No. Scotty said he got 6.
Oh, Scotty got
We got 8.
6.
Okay. So we got a 6-6 tie. Oh, we got a 6-6 tie between Scotty and
Aaron?
Is that right?
Sure.
Somebody confirm. 2 6s. Oh, you didn't get 6.
Michael Cron.
But he made the game. Okay. Anybody beat 6? Nobody beat 6?
Michael Cron had 6.
No. He wrote the game.
Wait a minute. Gotta show the graphic.
Oh yeah, let me get it. So that means Metal Theologian gets to get something from Steve Sack. That for some reason I've still not pulled this graphic in.
It's better just on the phone, bro. Probably.
All right.
Did you put those new items in there?
No, I don't.
I think I put them in there.
Yeah, you did.
Have Jay pull from the bags. Jay, pull from my sack.
I'm scared to stick my hand in there.
Come pull from my sack.
Camera.
Yep.
He's
Big-
on the other one.
Who's this going out to?
Metal Theologian. Trying to center the shot, goddammit. Would you please? Oh, that's not a bad. Hey! A widescreen version of Walk the Line on DVD. Joaquin Phoenix. He's an actor.
Coming your way.
Coming your way, baby.
Straight from my sack.
Woo. Now let's get to this. This has been open.
What?
This has been opened.
Of course it has.
Oh, okay.
It was from my house.
Oh, from your.
This is personal collection.
From my basement.
It's really from your sack. All right, put it to side. We gotta send it down there. Gladiator of the sack.
Pretty funny.
Boom. Let's get into what we played. No time to lose. No time to lose. Monty Python fans, anybody? Got to do a little rearranging. I think Jay tried to tell. Oh, Jesus. I've knocked some stuff over. Well,
What's everybody drinking tonight?
yeah, what's there? What's everybody drinking? That's a good film. It's a good movie, man. I enjoy it. It's not a porn. Oh, come on.
I'm drinking a couple of beers from a local
That's a cool can,
brewery
man.
called Fiddle and Fish. This one's called Buzzed Aldrin India Pale Ale.
Okay.
It's very, very good.
That's a good can. I got my low carb IPA, man.
From Athens, GA.
The old Terrapin Recreation Ale. Look at the little turtle gentleman on there. He looks like he's having a good time. Guinness. Okay. Some beer after tequila earlier. Yeah. We had a little tequila earlier as well. Had a little bourbon.
A little Cuervo 1800.
Had all kinds of stuff going on over here. I don't know what you guys have been doing. I know what we've been doing over here. I think Jay tried to convince me I own this record a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "You're out of your skull." Scotch neat. Oh yeah. Had a little Basil Hayden neat earlier, but to start the evening off, Merv. Whew, baby. Merv, we need to get together and drink some liquor, some hard liquor, baby. Woo. Yeah, Jay tried to convince me I had this, and I'm like, I ain't got this stupid band. You know what? I kind of like these guys. Humble Pie, rock on. This record looks like it was run over by a fucking steamroller, but it's a pretty good record. I hate the name. That's a terrible band name.
I love Steve Marriott.
It's like one of the worst band names ever. What's the other one I hate? Thin Lizzy. Good band. Both of these bands I've learned to kind of appreciate at least. But Thin Lizzy and Humble Pie, I think, are terrible band names. I must have got this super cheap. This is a kick-ass gatefold, actually. It's the first time I remember ever really listening to this. I know everybody else loves them, and I've slept on them for the longest time because I don't like the name. But kick-ass. Dude's got kind of a Robert Plant voice thing going on.
Peter Frampton in this?
I don't know.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know. Pulled out a little jazz to kind of mellow the mood out as we started out. A little Great Scott, Shirley Scott on Prestige, man. I picked this up pretty damn cheap.
I love Shirley Scott.
Yeah, Shirley Scott's great. It does. It's a little. It gets a little slower at times, but you know, I gotta love Shirley Scott on Prestige. Who was she married to? I ain't gonna remember.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can look it up. You don't love them? Yeah, you know, it's all right. I forgot I had it. I was kind of just. I always like to throw a record on like at first. I'm not saying it's a throwaway record, but it's like a. All right, let's make sure all the knobs are turned and the, you know, everything's working right kind of record. 1.21 gigawatts. Stanley Turrentine? Maybe that's who it is. Actually, I had this pulled to show on the Man Cave of Doom last night, and I didn't because I was kind of bust. I realized I had a bunch of other shit I hadn't showed like late in the show, and I was showing some for Halloween. They all had the cool like spooky sounds and like Frankenstein records, like stuff like that, like spooky records. Like
right.
I figured they were going to show all metal and stuff. So I pulled, and I wasn't gonna f with them in terms of like, you know,
right.
those kind of metal records. So I figured I'd stay in my lane, which is, you know, stoner doom kind of stuff. So I pulled some Pallbearer, I pulled some Wind Hand, I pulled some Yob, stuff that had that desolate space. I'm trying to think of the right words here. Dark, occult kind of vibe. Large spaces between notes,
right.
Long, slow, drawn out. It just gives that vibe of Halloween. It's not talking about witches and devils and demons necessarily, although there is a lot of that. But it just kind of has that vibe. This is another one that gives me that vibe, and I love this band so much. Mind Control. Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats, or just Uncle Acid, it says here. But, and what really, the vibe kind of gives me that. These guys toured with Sabbath back in the day. But the side D has Devil's Work on it, which is it's got the line in the song is I'm the devil and I'm here to do the devil's work, which is in Devil's Rejects. That's what made me think of that. And, you know, but it has that same kind of vibe, like kind of serial killer vibe, for lack of a better term, or there perhaps may be a better term. I'm just not thinking of it right now. Now this one, speaking of Man Cave of Doom, this came up last night, and Jay wanted to play this specifically for Metal Theologian tonight. Little Ray Parker Jr. Ooh-wee! The Other Woman. Look at that. If I could just dress like this for the rest of my life, I'd be a happy camper. Look at that. Those whites don't even match, I'm going to be honest. Super smooth. That shirt and the pants, I mean, they're white, but they don't match. I got a little problem with that. I'm going to be honest about it. But this was in the back. Lounging, baby. That's that. That shirt so see-through. I can see his elementary school report card through that shirt. It's so fucking thin. Let's everybody calm down a second. But yeah, fun record. You saw him at work and he didn't sing the Ghostbusters song? Well, that's shit, man. That's shit. Oh, but to that point, Jay did want to kind of make up for it by playing that record. And so he kind of brung the noise with some Merciful Fate. Don't Break the Oath. So yeah, I guess we kind of made up for the Ray Parker Jr.
That's a prank.
This is this is a reissue or is this an OG?
It's like a 2005 or something like that.
Gotcha. There's a 97 on here.
That might be it. 97.
Oh, a 97 reissue. That's pretty cool. I don't see this floating around used. Hardly ever. What a kick-ass... I'll put that down there so you can get a hold of it. What a kick-ass record, though. That was a fun time.
Yeah.
Good times. He just needs a cigarette. Yeah, like the Ray Parker. Like a cool. Just a straight up like cool. I bet you Ray Parker smokes cools. I bet he cut the fucking filters off. Yeah. Oh, here's that. Remember I was talking about the Ozric Tentacles album that came out today? This is another one.
A reissue? Curious Corn.
Curious Corn. This is one you picked up. Did you get this new? Is this a new record when you bought it, or is this an older record?
It's a reissue. It comes with some additional material, like some remixes and stuff.
Gotcha.
Came out a few years ago on Madfish.
Recorded in 92, 93. Wow,
yeah,
that
1993. It's their fourth album.
Wow.
Yeah, it's one of the good. It's one of the good ones. Really good ones.
Michael Cron wanted to know what it was. He said, "I'm going to go order it right now."
Jurassic Shift.
It really was. Wow.
Any of the early stuff. Just look at their discography, and if you look at the stuff from like 95 back, you're pretty safe.
It seemed
getting a banger.
It was as trippy as I remember Ozric Tentacles, but to
Not
me,
that there aren't any bang,
but it sounded more progressive than I remember them being. I remember a lot of noise, a lot of psychedelic weirdness and stuff going on. I don't remember them being so tight and technical, almost like
so tight,
fusioning, like progressive tight. But that's man.
It's a good mix of like, there's a lot of ska, and but there's also a lot of just technicality and precision.
Man, it was good.
And kind of that kind of Mobius strip trippiness.
Yeah. Man. And this was a dig of the week from last week. And if you guys missed the video, if you want the link to the video of me opening this, I guess I could post it in the chat right now.
What, the big knife?
Hang on, I'll find this.
The one after the show last week that I made. I'm trying to
So I tried to open this. Let me try to find this real quick.
In its entirety?
It's on YouTube.
Because it takes forever.
Yeah, like 3 minutes.
Yeah, hold up. Here we
I
go.
need to find that. Where'd you post it? Did you post it on Discord?
YouTube. I think you just posted it secretly.
I posted it to the Discord, and it's a secret YouTube link. So if you don't have if you don't have the link, you can't watch the video. It's not just on the YouTube. So I'm gonna post it in the chat. You folks watching this on YouTube later, if you go to the live chat replay, you can see this link and watch the video of me cutting the seal on this Action Jackson soundtrack from last week. And it's pure comedy because it's about 2 a.m. me trying to open this record. We got it open. And then later, we got it open over here, or whatever.
Remember you wanted to
and
save
then,
that.
And then we ended up having to piece the hype sticker back, which is a separate video, by the way.
We got video of that too. Which is the better one.
It's it was an ordeal, but let me tell you how much I love this record. Oh my God. We listened to Side A after the show last week over on twitch.tv/Grown Man Record Night, and it was awesome. And then listened to Side B tonight. Awesome. Even finished it up with a little hip-hop track by MC Jam and Pee Wee Jam, which is like the title track. Action. Which is kind of like rap rocky, but oh my God, I love this record so much I can't even explain it. And then I think the last LP we played tonight, Steve, you wanted to play this record for some kind of reason. Now, won't you tell us a little bit about why we're doing this?
I wanted to play some Spencer Davis group because Spencer Davis died this week.
Right on.
And but they wrote, Steve Winwood and one of the other members wrote "I'm a Man." It was on the last Spencer Davis group album that they did with Steve Winwood.
Yeah.
And Chicago does a great cover of it.
Yeah, that was really good. And it's
and it kind of kicked us off on doing our one-offs because I just want to do one-off of here.
And there was a the dude from the Outfield died this week too. A lot of folks were into that. Who's the dude from the Outfield that died?
Mike Oldfield.
No, it wasn't
Mike
Old-
Oldfield.
Jay.
It's a real person, right?
It is a real.
It is a real person. However,
Tubular Bells.
however,
Great prog musician.
all right. So what we did was,
You said bring 45s or 7
yeah, like I said, Jay ran into. Oh no, not a dude from the outfield. Come on. Every life is precious. Quote of the day. Quote of the day.
They
Every life is
had such a
precious.
great 80s tone.
Oh yeah, it was perfect. But God bless him. So
God bless.
Ken Griffey Sr. He died today. Wait,
No, don't tell me that.
Oh, seriously?
did he really die, Aaron?
No, Aaron. Is that true?
Hadn't Ken Griffey Sr. been dead for a long time?
No.
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 That's Ken Griffey Jr.'s dad.
They walk into a factory and start jamming. Yeah, that's how the outfield roll,
I
man.
saw Ken Griffey hit a home run.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I about made a really bad joke. I'm not going to do that. I hope he didn't die.
I don't see it on ESPN.
Nipsey Russell, though. So what we did, Jay found a cache of 45s been missing for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like he
yeah.
not run across
Come
them
across him.
several years.
You found him?
Actively looked for him. He said no. Aaron, come on. Shane, time him out. I know you're up in Amish country. Time Aaron out. No, don't do that. He's a top shot. But oh, so Jay ran across this cache of 45s, and I asked Steve. I was like, "You been to the record store this week or whatever?" And you said you went in but didn't buy something, right?
I went in and saw some stuff, but I ended up not buying anything.
Right. And
You said that, didn't you?
yeah, I did say that. Were you on your phone?
No,
All right,
not-
okay.
not
all right,
at all.
all right, all right. But I didn't go to the store. I bought some records last couple weeks ago. Yeah, I wasn't feeling record store today, so I had some other stuff going on. But I was like, that's okay. We don't have to do that every week. And I was like, oh, this is a great opportunity. Jay found those 45s. And I said, hey, I'm gonna pull out some 45s and 7-inch records that are pretty cool to play and share, and then maybe some kind of digs on the end of that, some like super cool 45 stuff. And I said, Steve, do the same, and we did a little set, and so we played 145 from each of us and just kind of rotated like volleyball, went in a circle. Whoever's turn it was, 45 times. Steve was up there doing it most of the time and just rotated through them. So we got a great little selection of 45s tonight. We've not done that in a little while, so that was really fun to do that. Love playing like one-offs like that in 45s. And Steve let us
You
off
know I do.
with a little Aztec camera. All I Need Is Everything. When did this come out? You know shit about this?
I don't know much about it. I picked it up for what's on the B side. They do a most interesting.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Cover of it must have been like 82, 83. I was in school when I heard it on the radio.
Oh, 84. I didn't
84.
realize that was that old.
I heard
Jesus
it on
Christ.
on our local college radio station in Athens, and
So the year
they did Van Halen's Jump.
Jump came out.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Holy shit. Pretty cool. That was a cool track, man. I really dug that. Move that down there. So it was my turn. I pulled something out, and I wanted to start off with a bang, man. Something to just make you pooch your lips out all fancy. Little Cinderella's Coming Home. I remember this so much from watching MTV back in the day, and this is something that popped up. I think Cameraman actually gave me this. Maybe I bought it. If so, it's thrift store business. But in a picture sleeve, I wasn't turning that shit down, man. I remember the hell out of that song. And I dug it in a corny 80s ballad kind of way. But dude's got some pipes on him. You can't deny that. This came around to Jay, and boy, talk about piling on Metal Theologian. Some Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. And I know how much Metal Theologian loves Dire Straits. But this looks like, is this a white label promo?
I think so.
I don't know.
Seems like a white label.
Yeah, it's what's on both sides.
Yeah, so it's a, yeah. I love the track. I can, to me, nothing says 80s more than that song.
Oh yeah.
That song, that video, that time. And Steve said he's tired of effing around and pulled out some just monster heavy hitter here. Tell us about this Hawkwind here. Back on the streets.
Back on the streets. I picked this up. It might have been like an RSD that came out like in 2016 maybe, or
2015. Cherry Red Records, which they do good shit.
I remember it being something that came out, I think RSD, but it was one of those things I went later in the day and it's like, oh, look at that.
Originally 77.
Yeah. So it's just
kick ass.
Single with a cool B-side.
2 tracks.
Yeah.
Very cool. That is super kick ass. Yeah, that was a great record. And that's a good time for them. It was my turn again. I pulled out like a.
I mean, this is actually probably something I would have held for Dig of the Week. But
sure.
I wasn't going to hold things back.
Well, I did do that. That just means the rest of my stuff's going to be played over on twitch.tv/Grown Man Record Night right after the show. Boom! Little Ohio Players. And the Funky Worm.
That was really good.
Yeah.
That was early Ohio Players, wasn't it?
It's weird. It's a weird track.
It's early, isn't it?
Let's see. I was guessing 73. I'm 73. I was right. I don't know which album. See if it says which album.
That's pretty early for them.
From the Ohio Players LP, Pleasure.
Ah.
Which one is Pleasure?
I think I might have that.
I don't think I have Pleasure. But yeah.
There's a chick on the
ass,
front.
Man. Ha! Metal Theologian says there's a contest at his local shop to win the new Dire Straits box. If he wins, he's going to make a video urinating on it. I was wrong. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. Now, Jay pulled a little something out. Even though we played, 9 albums from Van Halen a couple of weeks ago, Jay pulled this one out. Van Halen's Best of Both Worlds.
And what's the live one from Without a Net?
Listen to the live version of Without a Net.
From Without a Net.
From Without a Net.
Best of Both Worlds. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. What's that? Who is it? Yeah. Pretty cool, though. This is Van Hagar stuff.
Get over it.
Jay says get over it. And now this is a mark. This is a setup right here. Steve played this record album.
Huh?
So what's this about, Steve?
That's me singing in the record booth in Nashville at Third Man. At their they got one of those little booths set up. You can record. You got like 2 minutes.
That camera's off now. Jay.
No, it's not me, I swear.
You just did it. No. Walk away. Nope, walk away. No. Walk back. Yeah, this was cool, though. Walk away. Pretty awesome thing. That kind of surprised me, I'll be honest with you. Sticking that in there like that.
Dude,
it kind of
that was
worked.
pretty cool. It's like
It worked.
$20. You get like two or 3 minutes.
That is so worth it.
I actually had more time, and I wish I'd.
For $20, it's
Got
worth
plenty.
walking in there and just talking into the
Did you have to
microphone.
edit the crowd noise in there, or did you just hit stop?
What's that?
Did you just hit stop and the crowd noise automatically came?
There's no crowd noise.
Yeah, there is.
No.
At the end, they're clapping.
No, that was the swamp.
What?
It swamped over to something
oh.
something live,
Oh,
Yeah.
and there were some people clapping. You thought that was my record.
yeah.
Songs from Leave It to Fever. There you go. There's your album title, Leave It to Fever.
I want to go back there and do like, do more songs and have enough for an album.
I want to just play feedback into that thing.
You can do it for 3 minutes,
Yeah. Oscillate the feedback, but
and it's cool. It's like it's a vending machine. So you sit there and you wait. After you record, it like does this thing. It plays, it burns the song onto a disc, and then it spits it out in a little tray, just like you'd get your burrito or
Probably
whatever.
cutting it live, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the idea. This was my turn. Boom. Little Otis Redding doing Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, the old Atco label. Had a few of these in here. I got a bunch of that I ended up not playing that I wanted to, but whew. This was a great version of that song. As good as, I mean, obviously the original is. Otis Redding's version, if you've not heard that, woo, that is smoking. That was a really good time, man. I really enjoyed that. Jay pulled out a little, where did you find this, Jay?
What is it?
I Want to Hold Your Hand, 45?
Probably in a digging spot somewhere, like back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
B-side is, I Saw Her Standing There, or is that the A-side?
Oh.
Which one's the A? I'm curious.
It's not.
I mean, they're both monsters.
Surprisingly, it's not worth anything.
You said it's not worth anything?
Not much.
I don't know what's the A and what's the B. But, pretty cool, though. In great shape. This was $2.
They printed like millions of them.
Yeah. It's in great shape. It was $2. That's worth having, man. I don't, not my favorite era of the Beatles by any chance, Steve. But oh, here's something. This is Steve's turn to put something on the table, and came up with a little Ghost.
Oh.
This is pretty early Ghost, wasn't it? Or 2019. So no.
Yeah, very early Ghost.
Yeah,
2019.
yeah. Right around the last corner. It's a good track, man. Whichever one. Which one did you play? Did you play Kiss on the Go-Goat or Mary on a Cross?
Kiss on the Go-Goat.
Kiss on the Go-Goat, which is a pretty cool album title. Did you pick that? Is this a record store day thing, or did you just?
I don't know. I don't remember.
RSD2K22.
Oh man, one of my favorite 45s when I was a kid. This is from my mom's original stack. My original records that I messed with when I was a kid. And I don't know anything about the Pipkins. Do you guys know shit about the Pipkins? Let's see if I can get a year on this. I don't really see. Of course, I can't really read anyway. The Pipkins. But they did this song called Gimme Dat Ding that as a kid and still to this day I absolutely love. Gimme that ding, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that ding, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that ding, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that ding. I love it. I don't even know what the B-side is on this. I've never listened to it. I don't know which. Maybe Gimme That Ding's the B-side.
Mm-hmm.
But I absolutely love this 45. Yeah, Gimme That. God, it's such.
Look.
Was this on the radio and shit? Wow, not what I expected.
Show that that's not what I expected either.
No, this is. Steve did a quick little Google on these guys. Look at that. Wow. Corky, what's the problem, bud? Jay pulled this out.
What did I pull out? Steve's sack.
Turd Hole Lover by Judas Priest.
Huh?
Look at that hype on that. Is this you said this is a promo? What's the deal with this, Jay?
Yeah, that was a radio promo.
Radio
With all
promo.
the radio stations.
Oh yeah, it's got all the
On there,
the
yeah.
stations that have currently.
Yeah,
Pretty cool, man.
that used to be a pricey
That-
45, and it's not.
That Gimme That Thing.
Oh, music stopped. Yeah, give me that
It
thing.
reached number 9 on the U.S. Billboard chart in 1970. It was like number 7 in the UK.
Really?
It was
So
like number 9. It
Huh.
was like a novelty duo from Britain. They're from
Yeah,
Britain. And
I figured it
I
was-
thought they would be American. I didn't think they'd be British.
That was like I said, it was my mom. So thank you, Mara, for noticing the music stop there. I'll back it off a little bit. But yeah, as a kid, I mean, that kind of stuff you love as a kid. Saw Judas Priest back in 2011 when they played Winston Killer Show. Oh yeah, I would have loved it. Nowadays, I would have tried to go see that. Back then, I was probably like, meh. But really cool. Demonstration not for sale. Kick ass, man. That's a good find. Is that what was motivating you to go look for the 45?
Yes, yeah.
Jay was actually looking for that 45, which is what landed him across the rest of his 45s. Oh, Murph says WPYX worked there years ago. Hell yeah, dude. Steve, you pulled this one out? Is that right?
Yes.
You had this a long time? Or this is like a dig from
not a
recent-
long
You didn't have
time.
this from back in the day.
No, I picked it up fairly between now and then. Maybe it might have been part of my sister-in-law. She gave me a bunch of 45s.
Oh, cool.
It might have been part of that.
Kick ass. And nice, you got the picture sleeve too, man. That's always, I mean, that's the thing with 45s. Like, I've got a bunch of killer 45s, but I have just a nice little handful that've got nice picture sleeves, and it really makes the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
Because you can collect rough ass, thrown in the trash almost 45s for days for nothing, but having it on the picture sleeve really takes it to the next level. This was another one of my mom's records from back in the day. I have no idea why or how she had this, but she dug it. 9 O'Clock Businessman by the Peppermint Trolley Company. Used to play.
That's pretty trippy.
Yeah, it's really trippy. On the Acta
But you
label.
know, your mom also loves Pink Floyd.
She does.
So
I learned how to play guitar listening to Peter, Paul, and Mary. I mean, she was like folky psych kind of stuff. But she liked, it sounds like Peppermint Trolley Company, Strawberry Alarm Clock, stuff like that, you know. You know, stuff down the middle and on the radio, but still a little bit trippy and out there. But this one's it's a special record from back in the day. Jay went right down the middle of everything and pulled out some Springsteen and played some Dancing in the Dark. Let me tell you what, baby. We were over here dancing in the dark. We cut all the lights out. We were throwing down right in the middle of the floor. Putting the money where the mouth is, you know what I'm saying? Peekaboo. Yeah, ain't a goddamn thing wrong with that, man. That's a good record. It sounds fantastic. That record stood out to me of the night as sounding one of the best 45s, like production-wise. Really kind of stood out. No, you don't think so? To me, the fidelity sounded really nice on that. Whew. Heavy hitter city right here. Where did you get this shit, Steve? This is a newer thing, right?
Yeah. It might have been another RSD.
Jimi
I'm
Hendrix
not
Experience. Can you please crawl out of the window? The Burning of the Midnight Lamp. That's my favorite Hendrix song.
That was a really good song.
You played the other one.
Play the other one. Well, we can play that one. We got a whole another set to play. So.
But that there's 2 songs on there, and one of them's my favorite Hendrix song.
Well, the other one's one I've never heard him play before.
You played the other song. No,
That's why I played it.
Are these like album cut, like studio normal album cuts or weird? All right.
I think it's from the BBC somehow.
Okay. Brits do good shit. You ever had them?
It was probably a BBC recording.
I like them fish and chips. You like that? Put that vinegar on there. I used to work at I ran the Arby's at the Greensboro Coliseum. And we had these, we didn't sell normal Arby's curly fries out on the thing. We had another company that ran the fry situation called Boardwalk Fries. And you may have seen these at your local Coliseums, but they have this little stand. And in the stands, they have like salt, Old Bay, and garlic salt, and all these different big containers of seasoning to go in French fries. And the very last thing was this little squirt bottle with vinegar in it. And I was like, oh, gross. Vinegar, like, why would you do that? And she was like, no, the lady I worked with, old chick, she was like, you like salt and vinegar potato chips? And I was like, yeah, sure, it's some of my favorites. She's like, yeah, hello? And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, in England, you put vinegar like on your fries and your fish and stuff. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute, French fries with vinegar on it? So I did that. Next level. Vinegar on your fries, some heavy salt. Ooh. It's a treat. I'll go on and tell you about it. Anyway, another 45 from my mom's box from back in the day. Boars. And we will rarely do a little 45 anything here without talking about this 45. Played this from the very, very first of Record Night. It's a band called The Click on White Whale, and the track is Superman. And you may think REM wrote this song, and you're wrong, because these guys like I said back in the day, man, everybody thinks REM wrote this song, but like it's these British guys, the Click, and somebody left. I don't know if you guys remember. Chester, last name Chester in the VC, British guy.
Del Chester.
Damn it!
Sir Roddington Chester.
But he was like, they're not British, they're from Texas, and I was like, oh. But yeah, he's right. They're from Texas. So a band called The Click.
Very cool.
Paul Chester. Nice guy. But had this for, I mean, my mom's had it since the 60s, since it came out. So it's one of my absolute all-time favorites. Jay pulled this out, which is actually, I'm going to be pointing to this a little bit later. I think Queen's, you played Bicycle, didn't you, Jay?
Yes.
Queen's Bicycle Race. You picked this up recently and like for cheap, or you've had it for a long time, right?
Yeah, same time. Paul
Like
bought
kind
these
of
other ones.
on a thrifty little pickup.
Yeah.
And Fat Bottom Girls is on
Fat
the other
Bottom
side.
Girls is the other
You
side
can't
of
go
that.
both sides.
That's a great.
Awesome.
I love when you see these, especially some of these classic bands that, for me, was a little bit before my time. Like that Beatles, for instance, and you look at the A and the B side, and you're like,
they're both bad.
well, fuck, but I still don't know which one's the A side. That's
I think the B side on that one was I Saw Her Standing There.
yeah. If that's the B, because to me that's
Well,
as
that
much
might
of
be
a,
the A. I don't know.
that's what
I
I'm
don't remember.
saying. And for
But-
me, that would be the same.
But that's when you got some.
I was talking about that last night, like Genesis Invisible Touch. What was the bigger hit? I mean, every song on there is a hit, so I don't know which one was bigger. Mustard on Fries is also legit. Kron, you're living a good life over there, dude. That's good. I've always said, here's something. Okay, can we get serious for just a couple of seconds? Here's something that I do. I think misrepresented in the area of salads is mustard. I like doing a nice salad and using yellow mustard as my dressing. You got to use a little bit, but you stir it all up in there. Mustard on a salad is pretty legit. Mustard is underrepresented that's what I'm saying. Try a little yellow mustard on a salad rather than your ranch. You know, everybody uses ranch. Mix it up. Especially dump you a can of tuna on there. Zing zang zang. I'm not a big mayonnaise guy, so I like mustard and tuna. Steve, please go ahead. What are you waiting on?
Oh, next we played this 45 I picked up. It's a band out of Raleigh
Oh,
called Black Skies, and
Newer
it's
band?
really no, they I think they were back in the 90s, early 2000s maybe. Kind of pretty damn good though.
yeah. This was killer. Look at that. That looks cool. I mean, that's a great cover. What label is this?
Some local label. And probably-
Serena. Pretty neat. I'd like to look more into that. See what I wonder what else that label put out back then. You know what I mean? Ooh. Metal Theologian says with potato chips in the salad. Now I would love to do that, but you know, now you're adding carbohydrates to the equation, and that's just not a game that I'm comfortable playing right now. What I intended to be the last 45 was the Fat Boys played Wipeout. This was fantastic. Fat Boys are just awesome. Tin Pan Apple is the label. I never remember seeing that label. Pretty cool label though. And the B side was Crushin'. Oh, no, that's that. Yeah, Crushin' was or maybe the A. I don't know. I can't tell which is which. So for a lot of these, obviously. But that was supposed to be the last one, and I was trying to switch everything out. And stuff ended. So I was like, I got to grab something. And literally reached down on the top of the console up there. And this was sitting right there. It was Berlin's Take Your Breath Away. But I'm like, what's on the other side? So I played the other side. Giorgio Moroder. Radar Radio. So played that. Are both of these on the Top Gun soundtrack?
He did a lot of movie music.
So it must have been. But there's a picture sleeve for this somewhere. But anyway, I just used that to kind of switch it. Mustard in a salad makes it taste more like a burger. You got it. That is exactly right.
Switch them to Mitchell.
Man. Is that everything?
I think so.
Okay. Let's get into... Oh, before we get into Dig of the Week, you guys want some marbles? I need to pull it up. Tell us a story, Steve.
I got nothing.
No, you got to tell something.
I'm going to be editing all weekend, trying to finish a video.
All weekend?
Yeah.
Let me get in here real quick. Jay, what's been going on? How's the job search been going, Jay?
I got out of bed in a week.
Jay hadn't got out of bed in a week? He can tell you what the fuck's going on Facts of Life, I'll tell you what, right now.
Talk that up every day.
They've recycled. They're back to the Molly Ringwald episodes. Which I'm comfortable with that, I'll be honest. I'm pretty comfortable. Boom, I'm signing in. Boom, I'm going to go to the race menu. Alright, let's see if we can get this going. 3, I'll take that off. Gonna do a game capture. Boom, coming over here. I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. Marbles and string. Boom. Take my
Hey, I
camera
sent you
forward.
a new station ID.
A station ID?
Yeah. Your Machete Miller.
Okay.
Gmail.
Like a video or an?
No, just a picture.
Okay. Is that what you've been doing on your phone? You've been other messing your phone and creating that graphic, haven't you?
Yeah, I was doing that.
Okay. It's for the greater good. So we can get in here and type ! vote with a number of the map you would like for us to race on. Let's do that right now. Take a couple of seconds. If there's a track that kind of tickles your fancy, I feel like I'm a little off center here.
Actually, I'm going to send you a new one.
A nude one?
A new one. I want you to use this one instead.
Get in here and vote. ! vote and a number with the map.
Hold on.
And I'm not going to look at who's voting for what map. I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to guess. I'm going to close the voting down.
Are we voting? Or
We're voting. But I'm going to shut the votes down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I'm going to scroll through and I'm going to pick one. There's a vote. There's 2 for this. Oh, because it's Haunted Hills. 52. Boom. That's it. All right. I didn't even look for nothing else. You're right. You're right. You're right. It's Haunted Hills. Ooh.
Is there a
Ooh.
place to go and study the list?
Ooh. You can probably study the list somewhere. Ooh. ! Play. ! Play. ! Play. Oh, I got my caps lock on. Don't be yelling, everybody. Boom. Get in here and let's have a go at this Halloween themed track, Haunted Hills. We've never run this track before. You can see the track record in the top right corner of your screen. Holy shit. Is that 3 minutes and 34 seconds? Is the record 3 minutes? Is this race going to take 4 minutes to run?
Did Scotty get in? He said I play 45. I don't know if that
Oh, wait.
got him in the list.
I think. Let's make sure. Politics out of marbles. All right. Get in here, folks. Got 8 folks in here. If you don't think you're... Do it again if you don't think you're in here. Get a good one. All right, I'm going to shut this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna hit start. You get a 10-second. Catch your breath. This could be a long one, folks. It looks like this could be a long race. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what I can tell you about it. Where'd everybody go? Oh no. This is dark. This is like, nope. Oh, look at here. Oh, good race coming around the corner here. think that's Metal Theologian. Got to take him. Why's it still? Wizard of Video Games. Nice move. Oh, but Record Night still. Power moves to shower moves. This could take a long time to do this. This is like, I feel like my colonoscopy took
There's a lot of darkness here.
or back to my colon. That's in middle school. I thought the name colon bowel would be really funny.
Have you had your first colonoscopy?
No.
No?
I mean, not professionally. Do uncles count, or are we using the metric system, or what?
Mine's a lot darker than yours.
Whoa!
Mine's a lot darker than yours.
Oh, Steve dropped
Hello.
down. Oh, come on.
Come on, baby.
Look at that. A little pumpkin in the background. Ah, Halloween.
Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Woo!
Oh, who's that?
Boom! Aaron Griffin, the top shot. Making moves late in the race.
Nope.
Look at, oh! Okay. 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 Sleek, styling. Look at that ball. Look at that ball rolling. Looking good. Rolling good. Smelling good. Look at that line. Tighten the corners. Loosen the caboose, tighten the turbine. Boom! Get the little RC Pro-Am boost right here. I like this. Boom! Loving this. Oh, what's this? What's it saying that's about? Oh no! Come on, give me another boost. Hit your corners, Mike. Hit your corners, Mike. Momentum. Use your momentum. If you need the formula, it's on your note card for your physics exam. Whoa. Oh! Boom. Come on. Wow, this track. Uh-oh. Come on. What is this? Where'd he go? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What happened? I can't tell what's happening. I think my glasses are too dark. That's why I need. Oh no, you don't have yours on. Wait a minute. It's saying me one now. Come on, number one. Galloway Buick, number one, razor sharp. That's an old commercial around here from back in the 80s.
Razor sharp.
It had a pencil on the commercial and a laser with like the.
Look at this.
Whoa, ball humping. Look at the background. Oh, animation. Boom, come on. Come on! Come on!
That was crazy.
Oh! The craziest part is how the cream always rises to the top. Wee!
Are you wearing your bling?
I am. Look at that. Somebody screenshot that. Play this at my funeral and say, well, actually just say, well. That's what this is for. Boom. Cash money. That was a good time, everybody. We've not even started Dig of the Week yet. What are we at? 2 and 4 hours?
Really?
We can play Dig of the Week. All right. Let's get into Dig of the Week, which for me,
Well, that's just a few more of what
A few more 45s that we didn't play. I kept out some of my heavier hitters, honestly,
I didn't.
because I wanted to save them up a little bit. Jay, you got some more, or you played all yours?
I don't
Okay. All right. Like some stuff I didn't play tonight, which we totally should have. This was next on the list, actually. We just ran out of time. The 45 of Bertha's Butt Boogie, Jimmy Castor. We totally should have played this, but, you know. And let's see, here's something else. I just bought the full soundtrack, but this is why I bought the full soundtrack. It's because I had the 45 of Stephanie Mills' Bit by Bit and Harold Faltermeyer's Exotic Skates from the movie Fletch. And that's why I knew when I saw the full soundtrack, oh, yeah, that's going to be for me. Another thing from my mom's stack from way back when. She doesn't remember having this when I got it. Matter of fact, my profile picture for a long time was me looking through this. On the Sussex label, it's Dennis Coffey and the Detroit Guitar Band. This is Taurus, and B-side is Can You Feel It? Whew. Love this record. My mom's like, I don't remember having that. I'm like, it's in your box, and that is such a kick-ass record. Do a couple, Steve.
We got these Tina Turner from the Beyond the Thunderdome.
Oh,
Mad
yeah.
Max. We don't need another hero.
Yeah, he said that song's not the same without Boss Man. That's true. I'm gonna put yours here.
Alabama Shakes.
Oh, cool. Did
single.
this come with the LP?
I think when you bought that came out before the
But
LP.
I remember that.
You bought that, you got a discount on the LP or something.
I remember that.
Which I ended up I got the LP.
Yeah. Alabama
Sound and
Shakes.
Vision.
That's some good music, man.
Yeah. This James Brown,
Oh.
one of my favorite 45s, is
Oh, that's right.
his Dooley's Junkyard Dogs. He did a single for the Georgia Bulldogs, and he'd come out and perform it on the field, like during the games. I saw him a couple of times.
Is this old or is this a reissue that they did?
No, this is old.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Yeah. I think I got it on eBay, and it wasn't expensive at all.
Huh. Here's a couple of kind of like, well, they're very important to me. This, I loved, and one of the first songs I learned to play on guitar was House of the Rising Sun. And I'm such a big Eric Burdon and the Animals fan, you would probably think that's what you heard. That's the shit that was on the radio. Actually, this is the version, and I have the LP over here, and I bought it based on this. Another one of my mom's 45s, Frigid Pink, House of the Rising Sun. And this is the version I know and that I learned the guitar off of, which is crazy, because I would have assumed it would have been Animals. The other side is Driving Blues. This is Frigid Pink. It's the one it's the Pink record.
It's
Self-titled?
I remember early on when you go to download songs or whatever,
Uh-huh.
they'd have that listed as Pink Floyd.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Something else that popped up. I don't remember ever picking this up, but I'm sure it was at some thrift store or whatever. David Lee Ross, California Girls. That's pretty kick-ass. And it's I think it's a white label promo. It's got California Girls on both sides, not for resale. But that's kind of cool. Yoinkies.
I got a Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals.
Oh, where'd you pick that up?
Shine. Don't know.
I don't remember seeing this from 2016.
Yeah.
Huh. That's something you happened upon one day. Here's something. I thought I had a picture sleeve for this, and I very well may, but I don't know where it is. Prince's Controversy. Boom. And these are all, Jesus, these are all fucking thrift store pickups, mostly for me. Actually, all of these. When You Were Mine is the other side. Boom. Is that, Alright. Well, okay. What else you got?
This Flamin' Lips.
Oh.
They do a cover of Space Oddity.
Whoa.
It's on like a aqua.
I thought the name was
Pull it out of the top.
Pull the Record.
Yeah. Oh, you got a warning there on your PC.
Low disk space. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Kick ass. I love that color. Man, that's vibrant as hell. Holy Lord. Let me do something real quick here. Just real quick. Tell us a story, Steve.
A story? I don't have any stories.
I'm just deleting some disk space. This terabyte drive is filling up soon. Not anymore. Actually, when we record stuff here for the show, especially these longer segments, man, I got it uncompressed, slick as hell, legit video records every time we do the show. The shows will be like 40 gigs. Want the real deal. I'll delete it tomorrow, but actually tonight I had to delete it in the middle of the show. I was beginning to pick something else up. Can we do something?
I got one more.
One more? Whoa. All right, check it out. I'll bust through something then. Speaking of which, James Brown, The Payback, Part 1. And The Payback, you guessed it, folks, Part 2. Polliter. I love how he's got his mug on there.
Yeah, I love those.
That's... I could just be here being in the room right there, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna go with Polliter, but look here now. When we release singles, I want my head like right there beside the hole. Nah. I want my head right there. Nah. And I bet it was in the bargaining. Like, no. My face is gonna be on there, motherfucker.
Right there.
Right there. Huh? I got you. Oh, I didn't get to play this, but I'd like to play this. Sweet. Funkadelic, Not Just Knee Deep, Part 1.
Ooh.
Boom. And thank you for Mary Swanson or something on there. Just Not Knee Deep, Part 2 from 79. You know which Funkadelic's that off of right off the bat? I don't. Boom.
Knee deep into hoopla.
Pretty cool. I'm gonna save that out. I'm gonna save that to play it a little later, maybe. Is still Cleaton. Speaking of picture sleeves, boom. Little Poison. Talk dirty to me. It's what's the other side? Look What the Cat Dragged In was the that says look. Why does it not list the Talk Dirty to Me? And Want Some, Need Some is the B-side. But yeah, I wasn't leaving that behind in a thrift store for like, 50 cents.
What's that noise?
We got some Christopher Peterson. What is going on, dude? What is happening?
The only other one I have is...
You mean do yours?
I don't care. It's this...
BBC.
I
love this.
You do Steve first.
It's called Who is the Doctor? It's John Pertwee. He's like the third Doctor, I think, right before.
Who's your favorite Doctor?
Maybe him, or the guy with the scarf that was the fourth Doctor.
The scarf and the poofy afro? That's
Yeah.
my guy.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
He's the most popular, I think.
Yeah. Pretty kick-ass. You had this since back in the day?
No.
All right. Good talk.
Found it. I found it somewhere fairly recently, I think.
I can't remember where I got this. Jay, did you have something to do with this? Maybe not. Frank Zappa's Magic Fingers and Daddy, Daddy, Daddy on the other side. Oh, take this out of the camera. I forgot I had this. I'll be honest with you.
What year is that?
United Artists, which seems odd to be on United Artists. I don't know. I don't see a year. From the United Artists motion picture. Oh, 200 Motels. Gotcha. It's from 200 Motels, which is a Zappa I don't own. I've seen that around. This is in pretty damn good shape, man. Oh, my mom got me this. That's right. This came from the High Point Public Library before my mom retired. and came in a stack. She was like, I don't know if these were like rock and jazz and funk. I know you like that kind of stuff. Picked out a few things. I'm like, oh, that's dope. Oh, that's dope. And I got to the end. I'm like, a Frank Zappa 45? It's like, holy shit, man. This is something, Jay pulled that Queen record out earlier. This is something else I picked up on a thrifty note. Queen's Princes of the Universe in the picture sleeve, which is super dope. Look at that. And that's one of the best picture sleeves ever, honestly. And it's from the film Highlander. I didn't realize, I should have pulled this out when we did the soundtracks, actually, but I didn't remember I had this. Like most of my 45s. I don't remember I had this. But I don't even remember what this sounds like. 1986? That's one of Boss Man's favorite movies. Speaking of Boss Man. But we'll have to put that on. Check it out. It's specifically because I don't remember what it sounds like. This was an actual digging score that I found. One of our digging spots. We've actually went to Chris Brzezinski from Dixieland Farm and some other folks over in that area. And Jay was asking me about 45s this week, and this was the one place I would tell him to recommend. It's actually inside of a furniture store. Zonk Man knows what it is. Old Nevset could tell you. But I always went in there on my lunch break. So I did have limited amount of time, typically. I never just went on there on a Saturday, we're going to Bed Bath & Beyond afterwards. None of that. It was always like either in between news calls or like I'm on an actual lunch break, which could extend a little further sometimes. But they had a shit ton of 45s, but they had a shit ton of LPs. So I always made a point to go through as many LPs, if not all of them, that I could. You did the same thing. But there's that big section of 45s over there.
Yeah.
One day I was it was a news day. I was in between news calls, and I'm like, I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to go through all the records. I was done doing what I needed to do. I was basically waiting for somebody else to get blown up or whatever. But I'm like, I'm going to do that right here. And because I was in town, so I went through all the LPs, and I'm like, well, went over the 45s and started digging through. Found some okay stuff, nothing that just blew me away because I don't go after 45s necessarily. But this was in there. This is Dire Maker, Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
Even better is what's on the other side.
Yeah, on the other side.
One of my favorites.
Oh, I think that's what I just held. The Crunch.
Yeah.
Badass, man. Can't believe I picked it. This was 50 cents, I think. Pretty good check. I mean, looks pretty good. I'm sure. Yeah, this was a fun time business. And I got like two more that I'll pull out. I've had this for a long time here on the show. Beef jerky and Know Your Chicken from Sibamato. If you guys, anybody knows Sibamato, Japanese chicks that kind of rap, sing. It's like indie music, rap about food. All their stuff's about food. That was their big thing. Everything's about food. So we got beef jerky and Know Your Chicken. I think Know Your Chicken's the A-side. But I love it. It's a kick-ass. I've had this since like 2010, 2011. It says El Diablo. I don't know if that's the record it came out on or whatever, but it's a 7-inch. Pretty kick-ass. I got it sort of for the... I knew who they were, but I got it sort of for the novelty. But once you put it on, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, this fucking jams, man. And I pulled this one. Oh, man, I couldn't... There's something I was really missing. My buddy James that I played in the 5Ls with for the longest time, we're both big fans, and he went to a live show of this group, Secret Chiefs 3, up in Asheville, North Carolina, I believe. He's like, hey, I picked you up a 7-inch. They had them up there, and they were just for this tour or whatever. It's like, oh, super dope. So this is, and Secret Chiefs has all these different iterations of their band, and I don't even know which one this is called. Because it's, I can't, Isherikrim, what's that say? Forms is one of the, this is Forms. But the name of the album is, or one of the tracks, it don't matter. I'll just show it off. I know. All their stuff's so hard to pronounce.
EU.
Check it out here. Let me hold it up. Boom. So he was nice enough to pick this up for me at the show. And this is from probably 20... It says Forms and Radar. I don't know what that means. All right. But what sucks is I have 2 other Secret Chief 7 inches that I just couldn't find that I picked up and from a couple of another iteration of Secret Chiefs when I saw them play in Raleigh. And I bought 2 7 inches and had Trey Spruance sign both of them. And they're around here somewhere and I can't find them. So Trey Spruance played on one of the Faith No More albums and played on all the Mr. Bungle stuff. It's a lot of the Secret Chiefs are all the Secret Chief stuff. Huge musical influence for me and a lot of my friends. But actually got to meet him and I talked to him for a little while and they came out with the big like cloaks on, the hoods. And I told him, I was like, man, I really appreciate what you're doing. It's, I said something nice and he was like, hey man, I appreciate your ears. I was like, I like that. Anyway, that was the dig of the week. We're going to take a quick break and come back here with a So to Speak and Chip Chat to wrap this bitch up. Coming up right after this. You guys stay tuned. Please, for Christ's sakes, Lord Almighty Saviors, stay tuned.
This Halloween, capture your ghosts and goblins on genuine Kodak film from Thrifty. Whether it's print, slide, or movie film, Kodak is the choice of professionals. Thrifty carries a full line of Kodak film, including C126-24 exposure, C110 and C135 24 exposure in regular and high-speed print film, KR135 36 exposure slide film, and Super 8 movie film. Remember, the sharper you want your memories, the more you need Kodak film and Thrifty.
My most perfect creation! Gee, I'll have to do something about that face.
Introducing Spooky Goop, horrifying monster makeup you make up at home. Spooky Goop's bubbling lizard lips, bat bones, and toad toes create a ghoulish goo that makes a monster out of you.
Now that's a face no mother could love.
Spooky Goop, spine-tingling makeup for Halloween or any unearthly occasion.
I just had the greatest idea. Let's spend the night in the fun house.
This better be good.
It's gonna be great.
Something is alive in the fun house. Something deadly. Something evil.
I don't know what that thing is.
Something that tonight will turn the fun house into a carnival of terror. The Fun House, rated R, starts Friday at a theater near you.
Last year, one of everyone's favorite candies appeared in a Halloween-sized pack.
Skittles.
And word spread quickly.
Is this the house that gives Skittles? See, I told ya.
I, Speedy McGreedy, have created Frankenstein Mouth.
I want juicy burgers.
We'll go to Hardee's.
The burgers are juicy and hearty.
Right, Ivan. Hardee's job royals them.
Let's say hello to Hardee's.
It's Halloween time. When you buy a burger and soft drink at Hardee's, you get a coin to put in the fun machine, which gives you a Halloween prize.
I got a creepy crawly Halloween thing. I got a Halloween ring.
The fun machine at participating Hardee's.
Look on his face. It was hilarious.
He's got that look.
Yeah.
He's got the look.
Unmistakable.
All right. Thanks everybody for staying tuned with us here on Grown Man Record Night. Had a great night tonight, playing some great albums, good fellowship. Drink a couple of cold ones, talking about the news of the day, enjoying some awesome music albums, specifically some awesome 45s and 7-inch records we pulled out tonight. It's been a real blast, Steve Fever. Let's get into a, so to speak.
Jay?
Jay? Is he ain't over there?
I don't know where he is.
So for Soda Speak, you brought something out of your soda cache. Where did you pick this
I
one
picked
up
it up
at?
just this past week.
You just picked this up.
I went to my local bottle shop.
Okay.
And that's where I got these IPAs.
Gotcha.
But when I was checking out, I also noticed they had some sodas up near the front.
Mm.
And this one's says Cannonboro Craft Soda, which is from, where are these cats from? I have no idea. Cannon Bevco. Anyway, it's a grapefruit elderflower.
Grapefruit elderflower. Check this out, folks. Grapefruit elderflower. You know, on the Man Cave of Doom last night, Metal Theologian was drinking this Russian soda that's like bread. It's like a bread thing. Said it's brewed like beer. It has just a minuscule amount of alcohol, but it's like a soda. I'll give you first.
Like a mead?
No, mead's made of honey. Give it the old Carl.
It's pretty good. Very different.
Yeah. I guess the back end would be grapefruit, but I guess that elderberry, it's a very non-recognizable,
like a weird kind of a spice that you're not used to.
Yeah, that's a flavor me personally I'm not used to. It's good, but it's almost unrecognizable.
Tastes like a library book.
Jay says it tastes like a library book. Oh yeah, Metal Theologian says Kvass, Kvas. Is that Russian soda or type of soda? But that's good. That's different. That's pricey. $2.79 they get for that now. They're proud of it, ain't they? Ooh, wait. All right, that's pretty good though. It's funny how that's not something that's in our palate. So when it hits, it's just kind of like, what? It's almost
they do offer a serving suggestion to mix it.
Really?
Mix it with tequila.
Oh, I could see that.
Kind of has a bit of a cactus spice.
It kind of it has a tequila like a margarita thing going on already, sort of. That's a pretty good close approximation. Would be a margarita kind of flavor.
I have some tequilas.
You do, dude. Put it in the rest of the bottle and then put your thumb over it and just shake it up. Fill it all the way to the top with tequila. From there all the way to the top, we'll shake it up. We'll just keep going. What is it? 2 o'clock? Oh, we got a few more hours in us. This is child's play. We do this all night. You think this is hard work? We'll do this all night. I don't care. 4:30 a.m. All right. So I actually ran into a potato chip that I'd not seen before, and I was like, "Hey there, potato chip, what's going on over there? I never met you before. How you doing? I'm Mike." And it was in a Lowe's Foods here locally. A company called Boulder. I think we've maybe done some Boulder. It's kind of ringing a bee.
Yeah, Boulder Canyon. I think I picked up
Boulder
a couple.
Canyon. That's right.
Of all places, I picked them up in a Salvation Army thrift store.
Oh, I bought a bag of grits from there. That's a true story. But anyway, 5-pound bag of grits from a Salvation Army. They're probably still in
but
there.
They're usually found in I think like Whole Foods or places like that.
Right. This is
a
a
higher price.
I like.
Can we cut that ham open tonight?
Yes, I like the flavor we're starting with here. It's going to be a basic bitch. Olive oil and classic sea salt. Now we've done some other olive oil potato chips, and I've really enjoyed those. If we got a little story on the back, please. Live better, eat Boulder, but they spelled Boulder with a U. See,
like Boulder, Colorado.
Like Boulder, Colorado. Our journey started in Boulder, Colorado in 1994 with a simple belief that better tastes come from better ingredients. You're not wrong. So we only use the best ingredients to craft our kettle-style potato chips in small batches. The result is a perfectly seasoned chip that is crispy, crunchy, and bold, much like the outdoors that inspires us all. So you lost me at the end. I don't like that.
Much like
Only
the outdoor.
Yeah, it's come on.
That inspires us all.
William Faulkner. I used to work at Boulder Potato Chips before I decided to write my big novel. Only the highest quality ingredients like olive oil brings a unique fruity flavor and adds big crunch. Interesting point. I never thought about that. So you can live better by eating Boulder. I mean, okay. You mentioned that before. We got a number. We got a number. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I can tell all about right off the bat, kettle chip doesn't seem too kettly. It's basic.
This from the Boulder Company? Is that shop that already? Olive oil, plastic sea salt.
Basic chip.
It smells like Play-Doh.
Good chip. There's no way you could be a potato chip fan and have a problem with these chips, in my opinion. Elizabeth, you want to try one of these?
They're very potato-y.
Very potato-y. It really comes through, even though they're salted and oiled.
Like a natural,
It's heavy on the olive oil.
like a natural
Yeah.
potato.
In a good kind of way. I can't believe I'm saying this because normally I'm the opposite of this. These could use some salt. They don't taste very salty. I mean, I like them the way they are. Don't get me wrong, but I really do enjoy these. We're on the air here. All right, let's see. Oh no! You did send this. What is this graphic from?
Oh, Aaron sent me that.
Oh no!
He said.
Oh no!
He said Eric Bauer. You know who Eric Bauer
I do.
is? I don't know. Eric.
Awesome guy. Awesome
Eric
taste in music.
Bauer had to get his toenail removed the other day. He said slap a GMRN logo on this and use it for station identification.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So that's what I was doing while we were doing the beginning of the show.
Oh my god. Elizabeth? Look at that graphic, Elizabeth. Wow.
Looks like your feet.
That's something else.
You think that's your foot?
Yeah. No. Get off of this.
She said it looks like your feet.
What was I going
Hey-o.
for? What was I going for?
I don't know.
Damn it. Oh yeah, the earwax one's pretty bad. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Give him a buzz. Let's see, is this a local call?
I should buy one of my wife's ukuleles off of her. So I could bring it because it's such a
Weird
nice,
time to point that out.
small instrument. I could play it. Just play some
All right.
music.
Currently, we are closed. Our normal business hours
What?
are Monday through Friday, 8
The Overlord.
to 5 p.m.
But it comes up as Boulder.
You may also reach us at
Maybe that's bought it.
snacks.com.
You know what's getting ready to happen?
Are subject to our privacy policy.
We're getting ready to get CC DeVille again.
Snacks.com. To reach our e-commerce team or customer care team, please call back during normal business hours or email us at customerservice@ussnacks.com. If you are a retailer reporting an issue with service, requesting a delivery, or would like to set up a new account, please press 3.
I missed my option. Can you repeat the options for me? Oh, it ended. They ended the call.
What's the number? I'll call it while you're talking.
No,
I want to hear the woman now.
Anyway, these are good though.
I see a dystopian future here. Utz is like
They do every potato chip, man. Oh, we're this other company. We look all different. We're the tree hugger version of whatever. You can only find us in uppity stores. Hey, guess what? Still Utz. Same company.
No, they bought that company.
Of course. Low Foods.
No, before then, I had found Boulder Canyon at a Salvation Army thrift store.
Good stuff. All right. Well, let's look. Check it out.
Check it out.
For those of you who can figure it out, those of you smart enough to figure out where we're at, let's head over to twitch.tv/grownmanrecordnight. Slap that follow button, and we're going to play some more 45s tonight. I may drink some more liquor and flip this table over. Who the fuck knows? So go over there. Do it now. Let's get busy. Let's get loose. We'll see you there. Thanks for joining us for this awesome episode of Grown Man Record Night. It's been a lot of fun tonight. If you don't catch us anytime before, we'll definitely be live next Friday night on Twitch and YouTube. So be sure to stay tuned, like, subscribe, tell your friends, fathers, your uncles, any of your aunts that might end up being attractive.
Everyone on the Census Bureau.
Did you fill out your census?
Of course.
And it's not over. And it's not over.